So hi, I'm Rene Boer with Rick Stimac, and Rick is the president and CEO of BB Industries located in Knoxville, Tennessee. And Rick and I worked together years ago, and we were having a conversation a couple of weeks ago about the whole concept of a Buffalo mindset leadership team approach. So Rick, welcome, and thanks for taking time out.
Yeah, well, thanks, Rene. It's an honor to talk to you and to hopefully have a great engagement here with some discussion points. So,
Yeah, good. So a good place to start is how would you describe the number one goal at BB Industries?
we have our number one goal focused on guaranteeing 100% customer delight, really building a true partnership with our customers, our suppliers, and most importantly, our people in-house here. So really guaranteeing 100% customer delight.
Yeah, and how do you do that? That's got to be an interesting challenge.
I think number one is being present, being involved, being engaged, clearly keeping our eyes and ears open to what our customers are asking for, trying to be involved with our suppliers and treating them as well as we do our customers. And then, like I said, our number one goal always is our internal people to make sure we're offering that service and that level. And so I think by showing that it's really important to us, really allows us to offer that to our customers and suppliers.
Over the last 6 months, how have you been able to maintain your focus on that number one goal in the face of everything that we've all been going through?
To give a quick commercial for EOS, I would tell you that it's 100% our commitment and our adoption to EOS and to the entrepreneurial operating system. I think for us having level 10s, for us having the meeting cadence required to communicate and keep informed, and having that healthy dialogue with our people has really been number one. It's driven the process for us.
So let's get on to our topic. What does it mean, your definition of kind of a Buffalo mindset leadership, and give us some examples of that?
Well, it started with COVID and the issue that everybody was dealing with, and how do we deal with it? And I think we just had the mindset of this whole Buffalo leadership where, the whole mindset of a Buffalo is to head on a storm directly versus trying to outrun it. And so how do we approach it? Well, we approached it head on, and you don't really have always the ability to make a decision on how you're going to, or what storms you're going to force yourself into, but you do have the ability to understand how you're going to deal with that storm. And we just went into it head on, and it was taking our level 10 meetings and changing that cadence to doing it daily and making sure that we, and I've seen some of the other podcasts that you've had, and I've heard it consistently, but it sounds like the companies that have been through it really put a focus on taking that level 10 meeting, and that's what we did. And we did it daily, and we did it with every department. We did it with every person we had in our organization. And it really made a difference, not only for us to have good communication, but we actually became a closer organization because of it. I think,
Really?
It was easy for us to take a back seat, sit back and say, you know what, a lot of stuff going on. Let's just get through this. What do we do? And we did completely different. We took that Buffalo mindset of heading into the storm. We had daily conversations. We got to know each other better, because you don't deal with every employee every day like we did and had to. And it made us a stronger organization.
Do you feel like you're more connected now than ever with people in the company?
I think as EOS speaks to making sure that you're healthy, you have a good traction. I think we're a lot healthier, and we were able to react quicker because of those daily meetings.
So what nugget or piece of wisdom advice would you give a fellow leader of a privately held company, or really any company at this stage of the game?
I think commitment and consistency to the cause and the vision are critical. And the nugget that I would give is being very disciplined. And the two things that I like to use quite a bit are we adopt versus adapt. And for us, it's easy enough to say, I can't do this because of that. This is forcing me to do that. But if I'm not 100% in adoption to a program or a process or a commitment to a cause or a rock, it's easy to adapt why I can't do it. And so I think it's about the adoption of our commitment versus adapting to try to make it work around the conveniences of everybody else. So adopt is the number one nugget for me.
Very good. Very good. Well, Rick, I know you're a busy guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to return you to your regularly scheduled crisis of the day.
That's right.
I think there may be a storm brewing there in
Well,
Knoxville.
we're going to head right into it. I promise you that.
All right. Very good. All the best to you, Rick. Thanks.
Appreciate the opportunity. Thanks, Rene. Take care.